Hey, I want to tell you what I consider to be the 5 R's of eco-organizing, or these are the guiding principles that I use when helping people get organized. The first is reduce. And I always used to say, think, and then think again before purchasing something. One day on Twitter, someone smacked my hand and said, it's not think or think again, it's rethink. So if you think all green people are sitting around singing Kumbaya and hugging trees, no need to worry. There's still the snarky among us and those who think that they're better than we are and feel the need to educate us in a not so kind way. So I will rephrase. Rethink. Do you really need to purchase that item? Do you love it? Does it fit who you are? Instead of hitting the sale and being like, oh my gosh, I can get 10 items for $100. Do you really need them? Do they add value or do they take away from what's really important? Reuse is my second R. Try to get more than one use out of everything. Now, I am never going to give anyone a hard time for recycling. If we get a cardboard box in the mail, we quickly break it down and then put it in the recycling bin. Can you get another use out of it? Say if you're moving cross-country, like I did when I moved from Los Angeles. If you're not going to keep your boxes, can you give them to a nonprofit? Is there someone that you know is moving? Can you give them to a moving company? Does BJ's need them? There are many places out there that we can get a bunch more uses out of something instead of immediately discarding it after one use. Repurpose. I'm a huge fan of repurposing. There are so many ways that you can get organized by repurposing everyday items that you have around the house. If you want to check out more videos, I have one that features repurposing a wine case to get organized and put your ornaments in. I'm also a fan of repurposing all those curtains and bedding plastic containers that we can't recycle. Repurpose them for some use. It's going to save you time and money because you're not going to have to go to the store to buy a brand new plastic container when you have something at home. Repair. So many times people have something and if it's broken they just chuck it in the garbage and don't give another thought. Well, that ends up in the landfill. Now, there are some really wonderful, smart people out there, I'm definitely not one of them, who are able to repair things and either use them for their own good, sell them, donate them to someone. I'm a huge fan of FreeCycle. Here in Wake County, we have over 10,000 plus members, and it's a really well-monitored site. But when you put something up there, a lot of times they're going to have someone that's going to be able to fix that so it doesn't end up tossed. I had a friend who put a treadmill and said, hey, this is what's wrong with it, this is what's broken. Within an hour, it was removed from her house. And finally, recycle. Get to know your recycling guidelines. If you're aware of what you can recycle, then do it. I have to tell you, today is trash day, and I'm going crazy. My next-door neighbors, who are a young couple in their late 20s, don't recycle at all, and it drives me crazy. I have one little bag, not even full of trash week, and they are overflowing, and we have those big garbage cans. And they don't take the time to recycle their beer bottles. If you take the extra minute and recycle, know what you're able to recycle, and make a trip every 6 months or to a year if you have a larger landfill that recycles batteries or takes care of paint. A little extra effort can go a long way. And announcement, I'm getting on my soapbox. There we go. I am now on my soapbox. RecycleBank.com is a fantastic site. I first saw it on 60 Minutes years ago. And what it is it's a site that you can sign up and say, hey, I want my community to recycle if your community does not recycle. And what they do is they work with the local municipalities and create incentives for people to recycle in the form of gift cards. So if you want to make a difference and take a few minutes and sign your community up, I really encourage you. And if you want to take it an extra step, talk to your legislature. And with email these days, everything's a lot easier. Say, hey, we need to be better about recycling. I wish we were all like San Francisco. San Francisco has really taken the lead. You now have to compost food, and I believe they're the wave of the future. So hopefully when you're organizing, the next time you'll remember the 5 R's.